I'm going to flex for a moment. I am the leading goal scorer of my men's 2020 hockey playoff run. Yes, I had learned from 30 years in business that if you wanted to gain any respect, you had to fight for it and then flex about it. The truth of that playoff run, though, we only played one game. COVID had struck. We lost that game 2-1. Puck bounced in off my ass into the back of the net. My moment of athletic exceptionalism. But a deeper truth was I was mired in almost $500,000 worth of debt, and I had lost 85% of my business. COVID had almost destroyed me. I was desperate to think, how was I going to score my next goal? You see, as an entrepreneur, I'd come along thinking, okay, everything's going to be easy, and then, bam, that hit. I didn't know where my next opportunity was going to come from. I was desperate to believe that I was going to be able to survive. You see, my father had died, and, as a grown, balding, fat-ass man, I thought, life was going to be easy. But I was surrounded by a whole bunch of business partners who really only had their self-interest at heart. I had really not come to learn how to believe in myself. Then, on a boat up on Lake Simcoe one day, my buddy Malcolm said to me, "Patty, be the man you wished you had met 30 years ago." Well, the men of my generation, we had learned a lot about anger and a lot about flexing. But I didn't want that for myself anymore. And I certainly didn't want it for the men around me. I wanted something different for myself. Now, I have a wife. I have 2 daughters. I have 2 female dogs. I have a twin sister. I have 2 other sisters. My wife has 5 sisters. Her only brother, his sisters call him Sister Vince. So, yes, I needed some guy time. And inspired by an episode of The Simpsons, we saw our future. Balding fat asses. Well, it was surprising, but a whole bunch of other guys my age all of a sudden started to come together. And this brotherhood started to form. And I was a bit scared. Can you imagine telling a bunch of guys my age that community and compassion was the thing that would get you through, not competition? But nonetheless, we continued to organize. And now, I'll tell you this first. Science says that as men get older, we have fewer and fewer friends. The balding fat ass community over there now boasts of over 100 men playing multiple sports, coming out, connecting in an honest, value-based way. And in fact, we have balding fat asses now who have gone around the world. We have traveled to 6 of the world's 7 continents in the last 18 months. Boys. Only continent that we haven't gone to, Antarctica. So the man that I wished I had met 30 years ago was a man that showed much more compassion, and that compassion was his strength. That compassion was his determination. That compassion was his grit. I will forever be the leading goal scorer of the Balding Fat Ass 2020 playoff run. Thank you, boys. But I can say this. The ultimate flex isn't all this, hey, look at me. The ultimate flex is community. The fact that we've organized this many men to come around. So if you could all raise your glasses to the balding fat ass that you know. It's not about who scores the goal. It's about all the boys that are around you when the puck drops. Elbows up, boys. Elbows up. Thank you.